Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Live streaming is here for you. I'm delighted that we can share the Shabbat together, sharing beautiful prayers, inspiring music, and an important message. As the week continues and Shabbat begins, please accept my very best wishes for good health, much life, and greater peace. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos to each of you. We come here tonight setting aside all the busy details of our week. Some of us have had a very good week, and therefore our prayers and songs are a reason to give thanks to God for the blessings we've come to know. Others have had a more challenging week, and I know that. Our prayers and songs also give us a chance to find in God's presence all that we need. And tonight, Though our chapel is a little sparse tonight, we're so glad that you're here, but I know that those who are home watching the Astros game are praying deeply tonight, perhaps even more than we. But this evening, our prayers and songs will bring all of us together. And tonight, we begin as Rabbi Scott leads us in singing Lahu Naranana. The words can be found on the back side of your Friday night guide. Please join us.
Lahu Naranana, Yai Lai 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 Lai, La Donai, Yai Lai 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 Lai, Naria, Yai Lai 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 Lai, Letzori Sheino, Yai Lai 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 Lai. Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation, from mountain to sea, hear our song. Lehu Neranena, Yai Lai 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 Lai, La the wonder in all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Lehu Neranena, Yai Lai 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 Lai, La Letzori Sheino, Yai Lai 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 Lai.
And now in our prayer book, we turn to page 2 and 3 as we invite Kara Gross to lead us in the blessing over the Sabbath lights. And as she takes her place before the candles, as we look upon the Sabbath candles tonight, we see also 2 more candles glowing in front of them. One candle for Yizkor, to remember those whose lives were taken at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh just a year ago, this Shabbat. And another candle burning that will never go out, will always keep a light burning to remember the dreams and hopes of the Jewish people, a candle that will never be extinguished as long as we can keep it.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Ner Shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
We continue on page 28 as we rise now for our call to worship Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
Page 31, together at the top. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Page 33, together. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom halevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kubecha ukshartam leot al yadecha ve'ayu letotavot b'neinecha uchtabtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Oseti Atem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Li'yod Lachem Le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Page 37, together. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work. Whether you are tired or you're rested, let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. Page 39, responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh noran tehilon hosei velem noran tehilon hosei velem malchutecha rovanecha bo ke'ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam ze'eli hanu ve'amru Adonai imlo leolam va'en v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov uge'alo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Lechaim. Lechaim.
Page 44, in the middle together. The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. We continue page 46 and 48 as we rise now for tefillah.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agitei latecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chastei Avot ve'imahot, U'mevi Geula livnei v'neihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah.
Page 51, responsively. We pray that we might know before whom we stand, the power whose gift is life, who quickens those who've forgotten how to live.
We pray for the winds to disperse the choking air of sadness, for cleansing rains to make parched hopes flower, and to give all of us the strength to rise up toward the sun.
We pray for love to encompass us, for no other reason save that we are human, for love through which we may all blossom into persons who have gained power over our own lives.
We pray to stand upright, we fallen, to be healed, we sufferers. We pray to break the bonds that keep us from the world of beauty. We pray for opened eyes, we who are blind to our own authentic selves.
We pray that we may walk in the garden of a purposeful life, our own powers in touch with the power of the world.
Praise be the God whose gift is life, whose cleansing rains let parched men and women flower toward the sun.
Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated. Page 55, together at the top. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Page 59, together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha u'lecha na'el ehodot. Page 61, our prayer for peace, together. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. Make contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata melech Adon lechol hashalom. Lechol shalom, shalom rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. V'tov be'einecha livarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol ed u'b'chol shah yishlomecha. Shalom rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom rahav al Yisrael amcha Tasim leolam, Tasim leolam.
We take a moment now for silent prayer.
Oh, say shalom, shalom b'ramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom b'ramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael amen.
Meaningful prayers, beautiful music, help us to feel the spirit that is Shabbat, helping us to overcome our weaknesses in order to find our strength again. But a Misha Berach, a prayer for health and well-being, is for those who are also at home or among us in the hospital, recovering to find their strength again, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Especially this night, we are thinking of Rena Rauch, Dan Lightman, Barbara Simon, Russell Simon, Richard White, Ed Hirsch, Evie Thomas, Millie Dunn. For them and for all who are part of our circle of family and friends, we share this Misha Berach, a prayer for their health and well-being. The words can be found on the back side of your Friday night guide. Let's join together in our prayer.
Misha Berach Avotenu, Avraham, Yitzchak, veYaakov. Misha Berach Imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, veRachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our our prayer. Hear our prayer and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer and bless us as well.
This Shabbat, we are commemorating and recalling a year ago this Shabbat weekend when the tragedy struck the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. And at that time, as we learned of the news and recoiled from the brunt of it, we began to ask a lot of questions. And normally and naturally we ask why? Why did it happen? It challenges our faith, it challenges our expectations of our world around us. In Judaism, we're taught that the question why is really not the best question. We're taught that why isn't the best question because we may not ever really know the answer to it. There's some things that are simply beyond our comprehension. Judaism teaches us that there's a better question. The question is how? How did it happen? How can we learn from it? How do we continue to proceed into the future? The question comes to us naturally too, because how is in Hebrew echa, and it comes from the book of Lamentations. And so out of our destruction, out of our tragedy, we're taught to ask how so that we can build on what we've come to know and understand and prevent it from ever happening again. But there's another question that comes to mind tonight. And perhaps it's not the better question, perhaps it's the best question. In our Torah portion this week, we read from Bereshit, in the beginning God created, the very first portion of Torah. And in chapter 3, we'd come to find that man and woman in the Garden of Eden ate of the tree. And God asked the question, Ayeka. It means, where are you? Now the rabbis in their wisdom answered part of the question that we might ask. Doesn't God already know? Where are you is a question that Adam would have had to answer. But what did Adam do as we come to read? Adam hid himself and said to God, I hid myself because I heard your presence in the garden and I was afraid. There was no answer to the question, where are you? No answer at all. We don't find an answer to the question, where are you, until chapter 22 of Genesis. And there, Abraham is called by God. God says, Abraham. And what does Abraham answer? You know it. Hineni, here I am. But God didn't ask Abraham a question at all. God only said, Abraham. And Abraham answered, here I am, Hineni. What happened between chapter 3 of Genesis and chapter 22? First, knowledge can make us very afraid of the world around us. The lack of knowledge can cause us to fear and hide ourselves terribly. Adam was a perfect example of one who knew ultimately that he had committed a grave sin and hid himself from accountability, responsibility, and the real answer to the question, where are you? Abraham, on the other hand, transformed that expectation. Because between chapter 11 and 12 of Genesis, we discover in a midrash, not in the Torah itself, that Abraham went on a great spiritual journey. Some of us learned the story in religious school. I hope you might remember it. That Abraham was the one who stood up against his father Terach and broke all of the clay idols. His father Terach claimed that the bigger idol was the strongest and the most powerful, and the weakest idol was, of course, the smallest. And when Abraham was put in charge of his father's idol shop, when Terach went out for the day, Abraham had an idea. He smashed all the idols because he didn't come to believe in them at all. How is it possible that a clay object created by man could have power over the world and over circumstances? So Abraham placed the club, the bat, in the arms and the hands of the biggest idol. And when Terach came back and saw his inventory had been destroyed, sales were going to be down for the month, he said, "Who did this?" "Abraham, I left you in charge. I'm making it up a little bit as I go along." And Abraham said to his father, "That one did it." And Terach said to him, "How could it be? It's just a clay figurine that I created. How is it possible that the clay figurine smashed all the idols?" And what did Abraham say? "Aha! I told you, I proved to you, this is nothing but clay." And when Abraham left his father's house, it was then that Abraham was aware, and God already knew the answer too. And therefore, God didn't have to ask Abraham, "Where are you?" All God needed to do was to call out, "Abraham." And what did Abraham say? "Hineni." "I'm here. I'm ready." And then God tested Abraham. The rest, as we know, is history. But for each of us, as we contemplate what happened in Pittsburgh, when we contemplate what happened in Poway, and what we contemplate all that has happened in the Jewish world, around the world, and in the United States, as anti-Semitism rises and our grave concerns bear fruit in all the ways that we have come to see what's happening in the world around us, the question Ayeka should not leave us without an answer to provide. Rather, we should be as Abraham, who knows the truth, who knows the reality, who knows the results of a place like Pittsburgh and what is truly happening in the world around us, and stand ready and prepared so that when the Jewish world needs each of us, and when the larger world calls on us to speak truth to power, to understand what is right and what is wrong, and how to reset the world on a trajectory so that we can all live in freedom and in peace, when our nation calls us, when our people call upon us, and when God calls upon us to truly dig deeply into our spiritual selves and know what is right from wrong. We won't say, when God calls, "I hid myself because I was afraid of your presence and the responsibility that I know is mine to do right in the world." Rather, when the world calls and God calls on us too, perhaps we won't hear God the way Abraham did. "Abraham, Abraham." But we know, based on the headlines in the paper and the circumstances facing the Jewish community, that one day, if not today, we will be called. I have responded, and I know that each of you will too, and those who are live streaming may also understand that the only answer to the question, whether it is spoken or not, is for each of us to say from time to time, "Hineni." Here I am prepared to take hold of the root of our tradition, the Torah itself, and to bring it into a world filled with chaos and find the peace that each of us seeks and deserves in this world, and not only us, but our neighbors too. The Torah opens when God began creating, the world was filled with chaos. And then God began to set things in order. I'm not telling you that the Torah describes the creation of the world exactly as it happened. We already know better. But the Torah itself outlines for us the moral order of a world that is by virtue of God's creative acts and the teachings of our Torah. We see that from chaos can come order. And in the evening and from the morning, there was a day and a second day. And the final day of creation was Shabbat. It was this day. It was the day when God rested and was refreshed. And for us too, it can be a day of resilience, a day of spiritual renewal, so that we might be better prepared tomorrow to answer the question and to exclaim, "Hineni." It is a troubling time in our world, and we have much to think about. I hope that on this Shabbat, we can remember the start of the Torah reading cycle as an opportunity for each of us to know where is our responsibility and our obligation, not to hide, but to make ourselves very present to each other, to our neighbors, and to our God. Amen. Please rise. As we invite grandparents and parents and Skylar to take their places here, we stand before the Holy Ark, and as I hold this Torah, we fulfill our obligation to do as our ancestors did when they stood at Sinai, to say before God, Na'aseh v'nishma, we will faithfully do all that you have commanded. We will teach the Torah to our children, so that each generation hence will be filled with the opportunity to know goodness, life, and peace. What a privilege it is now to pass the Torah from grandparents to parents to child.
Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Exalt Adonai our God and bow down toward God's holy mountain, for Adonai our God is holy.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
And now in our prayer book, we turn to the bottom of page 282 and 287 as we join in Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ובשמו, ובשמו, ובשמו אחד.
In our prayer book, we turn to page 294. As we do, we call to heart and mind our dear ones who departed this earth and entered the peace of life eternal. And as our loved one's name is called aloud, if you wish, you may rise at your seat in their honor. Afterwards, we'll rise as a congregation to recite the words of Kaddish. Laid to rest in recent days, we lovingly remember Tu Hung Vu, Dorothy Davison. And we add the memories of those whose anniversary of their death is observed this Shabbat. B. Alexander, Louis Alexander, Karen Allen, Hyman Baker, Rosalind Battlestein, Bertha Becker, Dolores Benzuli, Joe Bornstein, Harry Bryan, Frida Burson, George Cohen, Ida Cohen, Leon Danziger, Adele Davis, Jacob Donsky, Jeannie Drexler Balato, Sarah Edelman, Ethel Ferris, Hallett Fleischman, Beverly Friedman, Bluma Frey, Silas Friedlander Sr., Anne Frost, Bernice Gilbert, June Goodbinder, Louis Gottlieb, Robert Harris, Donald Hazlitt, Michael Horowitz, Annette Hyman, Sadie Joachim, Edna Jaffe, Milton Kay, Joseph King, Randolph Claff, Rose Lavick, Evelyn Lazarus, Max Lubetsky, Jules Maltz, Julia Miles, Ilya Mishpachman, Homer Payton, Celia Reichstein, Sophie Rockland, Jerome Rosen, Harry Salomon, Saul Schachter, Melvin Schwartz, Maurice Shane, Joseph Stoffman, Selma Silverman, Bernard Slipikoff, Arthur Starr, Charles Struzan, Betja Verman, Francis Weiss, Carolyn Weiner, Henry Weil, Morris Wolf, Noble Wolf, Manuel Zimbaroff, Regina Zobel. In their memory and in their honor, we rise as a congregation to recite the words of Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, b'yamah divrachute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon v'yamechon v'chayed chol beit Yisrael, b'gala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam alamei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. Itadar vitale vitala shmeir gudishah brichu leilam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata damiram b'yama v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to those who mourn and comfort to all the bereaved among us, as together we say, amen. Please be seated. In our prayer book now, we turn to page 5 as we invite our bat mitzvah to lead us in the Kiddush as we sanctify the Sabbath day with the sweetness of the wine.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who, finding favor with us, sanctified us with mitzvot. In love and favor, you made the holy Shabbat our heritage, as a reminder of the work of creation. At first, among our sacred days, it recalls the exodus from Egypt. You chose us and set us apart from the peoples. In love and favor, you have given us your holy Shabbat as an inheritance. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. We therefore raise the cup in thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra kodesh seher litziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodecha ve'ahava u'baratzon hinhaltanu baruch atah Adonai mikadesh Shabbat. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Luann Katz, and I have the privilege of serving as the Vice President of Beth Israel's Board of Trustees. Cantor Trumpeter is celebrating Shabbat at home this evening. On behalf of the congregation, Mazel Tov to the family of Skylar Gross, who is becoming a bat mitzvah this Shabbat. This Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. in the Gordon Chapel, we will welcome CNN presidential historian Douglas Brinkley for our Wolf Tumim Distinguished Lecture Series. He will be speaking about his new book on President John F. Kennedy and the space race. A reception and book signing will follow. On Sunday, November 3rd at 10:15 a.m. in the Margolis Gallery, the Brotherhood invites all parents to a special program featuring Dr. Robin Gearing. He will discuss mental health issues with raising children and challenges that parents face. All are welcome. The Count Me In program continues tonight, and bags are available to be picked up after services. Count Me In is a local organization that provides holiday presents to children in need. Should you choose to participate, please take a bag that is marked with a gender and age. Fill your bag with toys appropriate for your demographic and bring it to the MBJLC office by November 8th. After services, Nicole Gibson and I look forward to welcoming all members and guests to Congregation Beth Israel. Please join us for our Oneg Shabbat in Wolf Tumim Hall, and Shabbat Shalom.
As we typically conclude services with a song, tonight it seems so appropriate to end with two. We'll sing, certainly in hope of the Jewish people's future against all odds. We'll first join in Hatikva, the national song of Israel, and of course, God Bless America, for the home that we call ours and the place we always wish to feel free and safe each and every day. The words can be found on page 374 and 376. Please rise and join us.
Kol balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homiyah, ulfatei mizrach kadima, hayin l'tzion Sophia. Yerushalayim, liyotam choshi be'artzenu, Eret Zion Yerushalayim. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless my home, sweet home.
Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, our God and God of our ancestors, may both hopes and dreams for our people and our country be fulfilled in your presence. Guide us always to life, to joy, and to peace. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining us at Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Sharing Shabbat with you is so meaningful to us. Let's join together again very soon. My very best wishes to you for a good week. Shabbat Shalom.